Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program in Azərbaycan Televiziya with the major developments of the day. I'm Gülər Hətamovam. On October 19th, President İlham and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva visited Cəbrayıl, Qubadlı and Zəngilan regions.
The restoration of road infrastructure stands out as one of the priority areas of the reconstruction concept. The 14.2-kilometer Şükürbaylı-Cəbrayıl section of the Şükürbaylı-Cəbrayıl Highway is ready for operation. The traffic-way of the 4-lane highway is 14.5 meters in width. The highway covers about 20 settlements of the mentioned regions, including Hadrut settlement and Cəbrayıl city. Eighteen gazelles from Şirvan National Park were individually reintroduced to Cəbrayıl region. It should be noted that the Şirvan National Park was established in 2003 in order to ensure the natural recovery of the gazelle population in its historical habitat, taking into account the threat of extinction of gazelles in the territory of Azerbaijan. As a result of intensive conservation measures, the gazelle population has been restored in Azerbaijan. Providing sustainable energy to the region is one of the key challenges for the successful completion of the Great Return. The new substation and digital center will also be a successful project in terms of the application of the latest technologies. The Digital Management Center provides digital technical control over all energy supply, facilitates the integration of green energy sources, and adjusts quality indicators to international standards. At the same time, in order to supply the cities of Cəbrayıl and Qubadlı with electricity, it is envisaged to lay out 35 kV double-circuit cable lines from the Cəbrayıl city and Qubadlı city substations, which will also form a circular electricity supply scheme and energy exchange system. 4 months ago, a groundbreaking ceremony of 330 kV Cəbrayıl Energy Junction took place with the participation of President İlham and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva. Creation of Cəbrayıl Energy Junction is important in terms of ensuring stable, reliable electricity supply of Karabakh and Eastern Zengezur region, meeting the demand of the created mega projects, getting additional and favorable access to European energy markets through Cəbrayıl Nakhchivan Agri Turkish substations, and from there through the Turkish energy system, increasing export opportunities, connecting Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic to the power grid system of Azerbaijan, transmitting the energy to be produced in the Khudafarin and Gızgalası hydroelectric power stations, including that and the alternative and renewable energy sources, as well as in small hydroelectric power stations to the general power grid system of Azerbaijan. The construction of water reservoir and main pipeline is planned in the lower part of Zabukhchay River where it joins Hakkari-Chay River. Based on the research conducted jointly with the Suyapı Consulting Company of Turkey, it was considered expedient to create a water reservoir with a volume of 26.7 million cubic meters for the regular supply of 6.18 cubic meters of water per second required for the total area of 12,100 hectares of agricultural land. The Bergüşat water reservoir will be created above the Gubarlı district center on the Bergüşat River, taking into account the topographical and complex geological conditions. The Digital Management Center is fed from 110-35-10 kV Gubarlı substation. With a modern dispatcher management system implemented in the center, it is possible to control the low-voltage circuits up to the final consumer. The Digital Management Center of the 35 0.4 kV networks has the ability to be circularly connected with other substations and will provide a stable and uninterrupted supply of electricity to a part of Gubarlı city. The master plan of Gubarlı city was prepared by experienced Swiss Saab Partners firm and Baku State Design Institute. Gubarlı city is a city located between Zengezur and Laçın districts with international airports and has a strategic importance both in terms of its geographic position and logistic capabilities. According to the master plan, it is envisaged to create a favorable environment bringing together residential houses, office venues, recreation, entertainment and cultural activities, and social facilities. Gubarlı Occupation and Victory Museum Complex will consist of Occupation Museum, the Victory Museum and the Memorial Park containing the ruins. The complex will cover an area of about 3 hectares. Part of the natural greenery surrounding the river will form the northern part of the complex territory. This in its turn will allow the construction of the complex in a stunning natural environment. Since part of the river passes through the territory of the complex, it is envisaged to symbolically connect the Victory Museum and the Occupation Museum through a bridge with a panoramic view. One of the first successful steps of the Great Return is the fact that this year pupils already go to the school in Ağalı village. There the state met with pupils and teachers in high school in Ağalı village. Within the framework of Smart Village project in Ağalı village of Zengezur district, in order to ensure good ecological environment and efficient use of energy, a preference was given to the use of sustainable energy sources. For that purpose, Archimedes screw turbine hydropower plant made of 3 hydraulic turbines 212 kVt each and relevant parts produced by Reinhardt GmbH of Germany were built on Hakkari River in order to ensure sustainable energy supply of the village. The second international airport in the liberated areas, Zengezur Airport, is also ready for operation. The length of the runway of the international airport is 3,000 meters and the width is 60 meters. The terminal building of the international airport can serve 200 passengers per hour. In order to ensure flight safety, modern aeronautical support systems of leading Italian and German manufacturers have been applied in accordance with international requirements. The 10-building residential complex with a total area of 2.6 ha will be located on the central street of Zangilan City, near the school and business zone, and will be in line with the approved general master plan of the city. Modern and minimalistic architectural approaches as well as elements made of national patterns will be used in the construction of the neighborhood. A large part of the territory will consist of greeneries. .960 pupils school, which will be located on an area of 1.6 ha, is located in the center of Zangilan City, next to the residential complex. The school building, which will consist of 3 floors, will consist of modular classrooms, a large amphitheater, open classrooms, games, sports field, and an entrance.
Starting from 1840 on October 18 to 145 on October 19, the Armenian Armed Forces units from the positions in the directions of the Garayman, Pembek, and Yunaşlı settlements of the Basar-Keçer region using small arms periodically subjected to fire the Azerbaijan army positions stationed in the directions of the Tazikent and Astav settlements of the Dashkestan region and the Daryurt settlement of the Gedabe region. According to the Ministry of Defense, adequate retaliatory measures were taken by the Azerbaijan army units stationed in these directions. All international conference on the role of ombudsman and national human rights institutions in the sphere of business and human rights is underway in Baku. The goal of the event is popularization of reforms implemented in our country in the field of protection of human rights at the global level, as well as to conduct discussions on the challenges in the business sphere and human rights. The event is of a great importance in the terms of experience exchange. The conference will last for 2 days.
There are a lot of guests from Europe, Africa and Asia. In the duration of 30 years, our native lands were under occupation, and today the main biggest issue preventing our former IDPs from carrying out business activities are mines in the territories which were once occupied.
That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.